What's going on, Bitcoin enthusiasts and believers? My name is Bleaves, and I'm going to talk to you today. And I'm going to tell you why you should have some Bitcoin. Doesn't matter how much you have, you just need to have some. This is not financial advice, but I'm always right.
Trying to put money in your pocket, that crypto wallet, that bing bada bing ching ching big profit.
All right, guys, let's get into it. The most important thing that you can have in this day and age in your portfolio or in your wallet is Bitcoin. In order to explain to you why, we're going to take a quick sidetrack. We're going to talk about what exactly Bitcoin is. Most of you already know what Bitcoin is. And if you already know what Bitcoin is, then you can skip over this. I will leave a timer down in the description below and you can move forward. But we're going to talk real quickly about what Bitcoin is. Number one, Bitcoin is a virtual currency designed to act as money and a form of payment outside the control of any one person, group, or entity, and thus removing the need for third-party involvement in financial transaction. That includes banks, that includes mediaries, that includes the government. It's rewarded to blockchain miners for the work done to verify transactions and can be purchased on exchanges. Bitcoin was introduced to the public in 2009 by Satoshi Nakamoto, and it has since become known as the most well-known cryptocurrency in the world. Now, here's the question, though. The question is simple. Why should you have Bitcoin? And I got a list for you. This is why you should have Bitcoin. Number one, because Bitcoin is independent of any central authority. Bitcoin is a digital currency that originated in 2009. Bitcoin is independent of any central authority. Therefore, no government nor central bank rules over Bitcoin. If you want to send Bitcoin from yourself to me, there's nobody that you have to go through. You take my wallet information and then you use your wallet to send it directly to me. There's no process other than that. You're completely done. If I want to send Bitcoin to you, all I have to do is take your address information and send you Bitcoin, and the transaction has been completed. The second thing is Bitcoin comes with no fees. In addition, all the apps and services that have been built around the Bitcoin ecosystem, and which the vast majority of end users end up using, also carry lower fees than other traditional online payment methods. If I were to go to a cash station right now to take out $20, they would charge me at least $250, maybe even $350 or $450. And my bank would also charge me. And that is if my bank is not around wherever I am. You get charged fees for everything, but not with Bitcoin. Now, look, one of the most important and primary things here that matter the most, venture capitalists have poured tons of money into the Bitcoin ecosystem. Different services and apps enabling the end user are now available for the non-technical consumer. As more products are built and used in the Bitcoin ecosystem, the adoption rate for Bitcoin will increase and its demand with it. It's very simple right now. You can go into many of the balance sheets for some of the largest corporations, not just around here, but in the world. And when you do, you will find that they are holding Bitcoin on their balance sheet because it represents that store of value and nobody's going to interfere with them. Once you own your Bitcoin, you own your Bitcoin. Nobody else has your Bitcoin. Not only that, if you look here at this little outlay that we're showing you here, these are the wallets where you can hold Bitcoin. These are the payment processors where you can hold Bitcoin. Just for example, I can use my BitPay credit card right now to go buy a brand new laptop using Bitcoin on Newegg. It's just that simple. All I have to do is type it in like a MasterCard and I'm done. So it's very simple, very easy to use. There's reason upon reason to be using Bitcoin. Another big reason is because the Bitcoin protocol provides the most secure system to make online payments, and that's through the Lightning Network. With so many payment processing systems creating products for the end user, Bitcoins are definitely one of the most secure options to proceed online payments. It takes 12 verifiers to validate your transaction when you transfer a Bitcoin or a Bitcoin transaction from yourself to someone else. Now, you don't see that time transpire. You do get a receipt for it and you can look at it. But as of this moment, we're talking about proof of work. However, the Lightning Network is being moved to proof of stake, and very shortly, the process will go even faster than it already is. And the process does take some time. And that's one of the drawbacks, but it's not even a drawback. Once you've validated your transaction is a go, and your transaction is being sent over to someone else. All right, guys, the final reason here is this. If you get Bitcoin right now, then you will become what's called an early adopter. The most powerful thing about Bitcoin is not the Bitcoin itself. It's the blockchain that's behind it. The blockchain is just a verifying process that you can put other programs onto to verify transactions or to scale out and make your Bitcoin experience more robust. That's all. It doesn't do anything else. A blockchain is just a verification and validation system for cryptocurrency. That's all it is. That's all it will be. And that is a beautiful thing. Everything is simple. All you have to do is transfer one Bitcoin from yourself to someone else, or a piece of Bitcoin from yourself to someone else. Moving on. You're early. If you're invested in Bitcoin, you are early, my friend. And guess what? At some point, Bitcoin is going to achieve a value of $100,000 per Bitcoin. I'm telling you now, one day, Bitcoin is going to achieve a value of $250,000 per Bitcoin. I'm telling you. There are currently 68 million millionaires in the world. There are, in 2032, going to be only 21 million Bitcoin. I want you to think about that. A millionaire will not be able to afford one full Bitcoin in many aspects just because they're going to be so rare and so scarce, and they are already so prevalent in our society. Every day, the amount of mass adoption on Bitcoin increases, and at times it's exponential. As of 1 week ago, we've achieved the highest hash rate for mining that Bitcoin has ever seen. Individuals across the country, across the world, own thousands of Bitcoin. And you know what? When the value goes up, they're going to sell some of their Bitcoin. It goes back to the open market, and people are going to buy more. Bitcoin is here to stay. It's not going anywhere. And the best thing for you is to make sure that you own some Bitcoin. I'm not telling you that you have to have it. I'm telling you that you should have it. I'm telling you that I have it. And I'm telling you that I am fortunate that I am in this market to have a Bitcoin. I would like for everybody to have a Bitcoin one day, but everybody is not going to, because there's only going to ever be 21 million. 21 million of the safest and most secure means of transferring payment online. There's only 21 million. Let me say it one final time. There's only 21 million. Now, guys, Bitcoin is the future. Cryptocurrency is the future. It may go through boom times. It may go through rough times. That's adoption. That's the early stages of a brand new market, just like our stock market. It's the early stages. But as we get to the later stages, and as we stable out our Bitcoin and it becomes more and more valuable, then guess what? That volatility, it goes away. It will no longer be around. And you, my friend, you're going to be smiling at the end. So I want you to remember one thing. This is not financial advice. A second thing, my name's Bleaves. And a third thing, I am always right. Guys, everybody should have Bitcoin, including you.
I'm looking for the good life.